This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube. And this is a UAP slash 3i Atlas news update where I want to go over two recent articles from medium.com, which is the site that Avi Loeb posts on, which, by the way, he claims that the high definition pictures that NASA took October 2nd are supposed to be revealed to the public soon. It's now November 15th and we still don't have them. So, no matter what, it's safe to say it's questionable all this time later. We still don't have them. But let's look at the first article. The second one's quite controversial, but Professor Loeb reveals some new pictures in the first one taken on November 10th. And this is talking more about the jets that are shooting in unusual directions, and basically says there's about five abnormalities with the 3i Atlas right now. For everyone that likes to insist it's just a comet, don't worry about it. Well, if it's just a comet, why am I looking into it every day? Why am I talking about it? Why are people messaging me about it? Why is everyone that follows more than just the regular news interested in this? Because if it was just a regular comet, we wouldn't be. I'm a wrestling reporter, for crying out loud, mainly, who's also interested in UFOs. And this object, which someone actually had an interesting concept, could the object be something itself? Could it be a live thing itself? Who knows? But its trajectory is aligned within 5 degrees within the elliptic plane of the planets around the sun, which is a likelihood of 0.2%. Used to be 0.5, so I guess it keeps proving itself that it's more than just a likelihood. During July and August, as well as early November, it's displayed a sunward jet anti-tail that is not an optical illusion. Its nucleus is about 1,000,000 times more massive than Oumuamua and 1,000 times more massive than 2I Borisov, while moving faster than both, which the likelihood of that is less than 0.1%. And if you go to this website, you can actually, medium.com, search Avi Loeb, you can get more information on his calculations. He is a Harvard professor with, I believe, at least 20 years tenure, who talks to congresswomen and very important people. So he's not just someone off the street here. Its arrival time is fine tuned to bring it within tens of millions of kilometers from Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and be unobservable from Earth at perihelion, which is a likelihood of 0.005%. Its gas plume contains much more nickel than iron, and nickel is a cyanide to cyanide ratio that is orders of magnitude larger than all of known comets, including 2I Borisov, which is a likelihood below 1%. Its gas plume contains only 4% water by mass, a primary constituent of familiar comets. So 4% water by mass, where it's the other way around for regular comets. It shows extreme negative polarization. It arrived in a direction consists coincidence with the ratio of the wow signal, and that's an abnormal signal that came in the 70s. So that's unusual, 0.6%. Near perihelion, it brightened faster than any known comet and was bluer than the sun. And also, some people believe it may have dropped some probes at the sun when Earth couldn't get a good look at it, when it was behind the sun. And some people suggest those might account for some of the mysterious objects that are being seen all around the world right now. Number 10, it exhibits sunward and anti-solar jets, which require an unreasonably large surface area in order to absorb enough sunlight needed to sublimate enough ice to feed the mass flux of these jets. And he puts the calculation link. And near perihelion, it exhibits non-gravitational acceleration, which requires massive evaporative or evaporation of at least 13%. So it's not, it doesn't make sense that it's not evaporating at the speed that it's going and the output that these jets are presenting. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so now let's go into the more controversial article. It's also from medium.com. So let me, sorry, I'm going to add the other file. It's called Cassandra Unclassified. Again, it's from the same platform that Avi Loeb uses. And it's talking about the planetary defense system being activated. Yes, and it's showing some other pictures, which I do have some friends in the military and I've asked them about it. One of them said he's going to put it through a program he has to check how real these pictures are later. But because people keep messaging me about it, I'm going to just show them. And as these seem to show that the comet or whatever it is turning green. These were taken, well, this one was taken November 11th. And again, this is beyond my understanding the claims in here. All I can tell you is the very smart people that I know that I've asked about this tell me they're not so sure about this. They need to research into it more. But these people are basically saying that they believe this is some type of Trojan horse like object that people are not taking seriously enough. And by the time we start to take it more seriously, it's probably going to be too late. Keep in mind, this thing will be closest to the Earth on December the 19th. So, again, I'm not going to put the article over too much. All I can tell you is it's on medium.com and it says it shows new pictures and it says some reasons why these pictures should be important. I'll go into some of your question or some of your comments. Some people believe it's true. Some people might be seeing some of these orbs, which again, a lot of people believe that the orbs being seen around the world are probes being dropped from this when it was behind the sun. Someone says it's a false flag. Well, as far as what they tell us, NASA is denying it. If it was a false flag, wouldn't they have already put out NASA's picture, which they've been hiding since October 2nd? There's a lot of weird stuff going on. All I'm doing is following it. It's very strange. Jerry believes that this is definitely something to be concerned about. Again, I'm going to research more and talk to my contacts about that second article. They're both up on medium.com. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks.